I went to see the movie Lying for Lambs. You have Tom Cruise playing Jasper Irving, this right-wing senator who's talking about a new offensive in Afghanistan. And the reporter, played by Meryl Streep, questions it. Next, you have Robert Redford playing a college professor of political science, asking a student to think about it, because he had two other students who were poor and had to work harder, and what they thought they could do to make things better was join the military, and now they're in Afghanistan. So you have these guys in Afghanistan, part of this new offensive, in which they get stuck in the snow around a mountaintop and need to be rescued and are fighting the Taliban. And these three things intertwine. Who cares if there were only 3 other people in our theater on a Saturday night watching it, or it got bad reviews? It looked interesting to me, so I wanted to see it. I could have come out of that movie thinking, oh, all great performances, a great movie. Or I could have been thinking, Afghanistan? What the heck is the war in Iraq? Tom Cruise's character is using a bunch of complicated phrases I don't even understand. Do they even care that my brain almost exploded because of this movie? Tom Cruise put out a better performance in War of the Worlds, because all those explosions, man, that movie was a masterpiece. But no, I thought this was like Eastern Promises. Too short with an abrupt ending. There could have been more. It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad either. So I went to Yahoo Movies and rated it a B-. But the average user rating was a D, because so many people didn't like this movie, with reviews such as, I love movies, I love storytelling, but agenda-driven movies told from one side of the perspective is bad for entertainment, nor is it good for a country. As a former Navy SEAL, this makes me, or Obama was right. The 60s were the destruction of America. I won't see this anti-American movie, because I love my country. I served in the military. I just pray that my politicians make good decisions. I hope John Wayne isn't turning in his grave. Tom Cruise, why don't you take your pansy so-and-so out of the country? Why don't you try North Korea? You go to a movie to be entertained, or maybe escape the real world. But why don't you like the movie? Is it because of the bad acting? Or maybe a bad storyline? No, it's because Robert Redford is a liberal. I don't want to see a movie with a left-wing agenda. A movie that bashes America, when there's people out there in Iraq and Afghanistan fighting for our freedoms.